Hello friends, this is Chandrakant Ghosh. In my previous video, I have already told you about process capability, that is CP. In this video, I'll tell you about process capability index, which is CPK, and other indices which are CPL and CPU in this video. So let's start with the indices CPL and CPU. CPL and CPU is known as one-sided process potential. CPL is equal to mu minus LSL upon 3 sigma and CPU is equal to USL minus mu upon 3 sigma, where mu is the process mean and the sigma is the standard deviation of the process. Process capability index, which is denoted as CPK, which shows the relationship of the process spread to the specification limits while taking into account the centering of the process compared to the specification limits. CPK value is the minimum of CPL or CPU value. Therefore, CPK is minimum of, I have mentioned here the CPL value and the CPU value. Here also, if CPK value is equal to the CP value, then we can say the process mean is said to be at center, or we can say that process mean is at the target. Target is the mean of the specification limits, or we can say that center of the specification spread. When CPK equal to 1, that indicates the process average is 3 standard deviation away from the nearest specification limit. These are the scenarios which I'll show you in figure also. When CPK is less than 1, which indicates that the process mean is shifted from the target and defects will be produced. The another scenario is when CPK value is greater than 1, then the center or mean of the process may be shifted from the target, but still the process is capable of producing customer specification. Therefore, we can say that the CPK gives us better picture because it takes into account the mean and the standard deviation in its calculation. Now let's take an example to understand which one gives us more clarity. Here in this example, I have shown you a few scenarios where we'll see how the CP and CPK are different from each other. Here USL value is 52, LSL is 40, process mean is 46 and the standard deviation is 1. In this scenario you can see CPK and CP, both the values are 2. You can calculate also. CP value is USL, which is 52, minus LSL is 40, bracket close, divided by 6 into sigma, which is equal to 1. Press enter, we'll get CP value. Here CP value is 2. Now we'll calculate CPK. CPK value is equal to minimum of CPL value. CPL is mean minus LSL divided by 3 into sigma, 3 into standard deviation. Standard deviation. And USL minus mean divided by 3 into standard deviation. This is the value of CPK. That means we have to calculate CPL, and CPU. Let's first calculate CPL value, which is minimum of, which is mean here is 46 minus LSL, which is 40, divided by 3 into sigma. 3 into sigma value is 1. We'll get 2. Now we'll calculate CPU. CPU value is equal to USL, which is 52 minus mean, which is 46, bracket close, divided by 3 into sigma. Sigma value is 1. Press enter, will get CPU. That means minimum of CPL and CPU, which will be equal to 2. Therefore CPK value is equal to 2. CPK value is 2 and CP also equal to 2. So here also you can see both the values are 2. That means this process is capable and meeting the customer's requirement and producing less defects. Now come to the second scenario, where you can see CP value again is 2, but the CPK value you can calculate, which will come 1.5 here. That means process, in this scenario, process beam is shifting from the target. You can see from 46 it has come to 47.5. That means CP value will remain same, that is 2, and CPK equal to 1.5. That means process mean is shifting away from the target. Similarly, in another scenario you can see CP value remains same, which is equal to 2, and CPK equal to 1. Again you can say that the process mean is shifting away from the target. Let's see in this scenario. Up to this scenario you can say that process is capable, but process centering is a problem. That means process is not at the center. Process mean is shifting away from the target. Similarly, in this situation also, process is capable of meeting customers' requirement, but process centering issue is there. Process mean is shifting away from the target. But in this scenario, you can see Cp value remains same, which is 2, and Cpk value is equal to 0. That means in this scenario, you can clearly see that the process spread is going beyond the specification limit. That means you can say that the process is not capable of meeting customers' requirement because it is not centered. Cp greater than 1 doesn't mean it is capable. You have to check Cpk. One more thing I must tell you, that when you calculate process capability, there are two things you must check. First one is the process data should be normal, and the second one is the process should be stable. So therefore, in all these scenarios, we have seen that Cp value remains same and Cpk value is changing. That means Cp only tells you about the capability of the process, but Cpk tells you about the capability of the process, and it gives you the information about the centering of the process. That means whether the process is shifting away from the target or the process is at the target. So this was about the process capability, Cp and Cpk. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe it by click on the bell icon. Add your valuable comments and share this video to your friends and colleagues to improve and refresh their knowledge. We'll see you in my next video with another topic, that is Cpk and Ppk. Have a good day.